Hey, I'm Mike,
Hey, I'm Chris.
and this is Mike and Chris Reloaded.
Hey, Mike, you know what, man? I am super excited.
I'm excited too. I think I peed myself a little.
I thought I smelled something foul.
Hmm.
I was just going to chalk that up to the dead branches outside, but never mind. But you know why I'm excited, man?
I do know why you're excited, but I'm going to let you tell us why you're excited.
Because we actually have merchandise.
Merchandising!
That's right. We've got shirts, we've got hats with our logo on them. I mean, it's going to be awesome. We've already had a few people order some. I already put in our first order. I've got, like I said, some people already sent me messages that this is what they want, and we've got theirs coming. We've got a few extra ones. The shirt looks awesome. I don't know if you haven't seen it yet, go to our Facebook page. It's posted on there. We put it on our
Yeah,
Instagram.
we got it on all of our social media, and we promise that we are going to get into a podcast too. We're not just going to be talking about merchandising,
Yeah,
but,
this
but
isn't
we're
just a
so
commercial.
excited.
This
Yeah,
isn't
we're just so excited. We wanted to tell you right away. We couldn't hold to the end of the show, so.
infomercials.
That's right. So we got shirts are $16 a piece from small to 2X,
Yep.
$20 a piece from 3X to 5X,
Yes.
and of course hats.
They're $14 each.
And of course, everybody knows most hats are one size fits all. They're
Yes.
adjustable bands. So if you want one and you don't respond to us on social media, you can email us at mikeandchrisreloaded@hotmail.com. I check that every day.
Hmm.
Payments will be due the first month of June when this product comes out to you. It's take a few weeks to get for them ordered, but we will ship them out to you. Snail mail probably.
Yeah. These shirts are 100% pre-shrunk cotton. It's good material. I've already checked everything out. The hats are. It's got the low bill hat it's all black with our red logo on the front and our website on the back. Um, but these things are looking sharp. I've seen some of the stuff they've already showed me, and I'm pretty excited myself. I can't wait. Like I said, we did put an order of shirts. Some people had already ordered them. I got everyone's sizes in, but I do have a few sizes left of the shirts. I have one medium, a large, two extra large, and a 2X left. So if you hear this, listen to our podcast, get up with us if you want. Order them when they come in. We'll get them to you.
Yeah.
And like Mike told you earlier, small to 2X is $16, 3X to 5X is $20, and hats are $14. If we do not have your size already, get with us anyway. When we put in our next order, we'll make sure we're first on the list, and we'll get you the shirt coming along.
So let's get into today's topic. This is the second time I clap my hands. I don't know why the hell I'm
Um,
clapping my hands.
clap your hands.
But live action anime remakes.
Um, yeah. You already had Ghost in the Shell come out, and there's
Right?
been a few in the past that's been out also. Um, to the chagrin of where it hasn't really been too successful.
Yeah, I haven't seen a successful live action anime remake, but I am hopeful of a few.
This reminds me of the whole making a movie out of a video game thing, and they
Yeah,
haven't been too successful.
yeah, and some of the ones Chris has got on his list I haven't even freaking heard of, so he's gonna have to do a lot of talking, and I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty.
That's not an easy feat for him either. So,
No, it's not. If you've ever seen me, I'm not pretty.
uh,
No pretty bone in my body.
Japan has already made quite a bit already.
Yeah, live action's huge in Japan, and they
Yeah, very
sell,
huge.
even though
the
they're terrible.
The biggest ones in Japan are always the romantic ones. And me, I tell you what, I'm a sucker for romantic romance. I can't help it. But there's been a few: Blue Spring Ride, Kimi ni Todoki, My Love Story. All of them have been redone as live action, which I have actually watched all the actual regular animes on those too. They're
Have
great.
you?
Yes, I have.
I still haven't finished Attack on Titan this season because I know it happens.
I told you I'm a sucker for romance. So,
I know. Do you want a hug?
maybe later.
Okay, later.
But with that being said, there's a lot other ones, a little more action, a little more suspenseful, horror ones being released. I know, like we were talking about, Japan releases a lot, but there's also some U.S. version ones
Yeah,
coming
there's
out.
some Americanized ones, and the first one that I think of is biggest one to me, which is an anime Chris refuses to watch, Death Note.
I don't refuse to watch it. It's just not interesting to me.
Oh, well, it has an amazing plot line, but the problem with this remake that they're Americanizing the whole damn thing. They're switching the characters' names to American surnames, and they're doing everything. The only one that isn't switched around that I know of is Willem Dafoe's character Ryuk.
Ryuk.
Yeah.
Nat Wolf plays Light.
Light. What the hell is their last name? Light. What now? They changed it to something.
Light Yagami or something, isn't it?
Well, it's Yagami
Yagami.
in the anime, but they've Americanized it to something. I forget the name. It's an American surname,
Now I
so
know the guy. There's a guy, Lakeith Stanfield plays L,
L.
which he's if you've ever seen the movie Straight Outta Compton, that guy Lakeith played actually the version he played Snoop in the movie Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Doggy Dog.
So he's got a little acting credit to his title there, but um, yeah, this one's due out this end of this year.
Yeah, and I think
It's a
November,
Netflix
December.
original, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
November, December, somewhere in there it's coming.
Which I think the other one is actually due out in July, with the Japanese version.
Yeah, well, I think there is a Japanese version out already.
Is it out already?
I don't know. I have to look into that. So, hey, let us know in the comments. Save me some Google time. Is the Japanese version of Death Note out? You know, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you want to chat us out. Let us know.
Yeah, because Mike apparently didn't know anything.
I don't know jack shit. I'm just here, like I said, to be the good-looking guy.
And he's still not succeeding.
No, no, no. I think my voice is sexy, though. I sound like a really husky woman.
Speaking of Americanized, another one, which is another huge one, which we were just talking about a little bit ago, Attack on Titan.
Yes, Attack on Titan.
Again, Japan made a 2-part movie series, which they claimed it did okay, but I think by standards it kind of bombed pretty good.
I watched
I watched the first one.
And I read subtitles. I actually just watched it the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was terrible.
I watched the first one. I couldn't bring myself to watching the second one. I was just, But everybody who's anybody knows about Attack on Titan. Behind 3 walls, Titans have been coming and attacking people, eating people. Eren Yeager, Mikasa Ackerman, Arlen, Levi, all the guys. They're all part of the Survey Corps who go out and fight the Titans. This one is actually being done by David Heyman.
Hyman?
Is it Hyman or Heyman?
It's Heyman.
Heyman? But he's got some pretty good credits to his name. He's done some of the Harry Potter stuff. He did the Fantastic Beasts. He did the movie Gravity. So
you didn't get my joke, Hyman.
Hyman. I just ignored you, Mike, like always.
It's a Hyman.
But yeah, I mean, he's got, like I said, it's got really good credits to him. So maybe something could come out of it if he gets the proper budget.
Yeah, I mean, it could. I'm interested. I don't think besides Ghost in the Shell, I don't think that I know too many Americanized anime live actions.
Well, there's a couple out there I'm not even going to mention. Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah.
And Avatar.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm stupid. And I'm really dumb.
And he still doesn't look good.
No, I don't look good. I'm growing my beard out, though. Did you notice?
No.
No. Well, I want the big old thing.
The Fu Manchu.
I want the whole Fu Manchu. Yeah, my wife thinks I'm crazy, but I'm growing that thing down to the middle of my chest, and I'm gonna braid it like old Lou
Albano.
Lou Albano. Yeah. I'm gonna be looking sexy. Sexy.
Another one of your favorite ones that
Tokyo Ghoul.
Yes. Which they've actually already made that. That's actually due out in July, end of July.
Yes.
This is again his Japanese version. If anybody knows, again, Ken Kaneki, Ken, whatever you want to call him, whiny little bitch is what I call him.
Masatak Kubata is Light Yagami. He played in 13 Assassins.
Yes.
I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I probably did a shitty ass job.
Oh, Masataka Kubata?
Yeah, no, whatever.
Anyway, yeah, he plays Light Yagami in the Japanese version of Death Note, and he also played in the 13 Assassins. But he also plays Ken Kaneki in this one, so he's got some pretty big acting credits to his name. They're major roles there, so he must be something pretty big over in Japan.
Yeah, he is. So
I've actually got a couple little contacts I talked to in Japan. Actually, that's pretty interesting.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
I want
Some
a pen
people,
pal.
yeah. I've messaged them on Messenger from Facebook, and we just chat about anime and stuff. It's pretty neat talking to them, actually.
That's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Anybody want to be my pen pal?
Um,
Probably not.
he needs one.
I need somebody besides Chris to talk to. And Kent. I bug Kent quite a bit too. Not as much as I bug Chris, but I bug Kent quite a bit.
But yeah, this one is due out July 29th. That's what the release date I have on here. So it'd be interesting to see this version as compared to when the U.S. version comes out. See how they changed everything up. So
Yeah, I'll have to go back and rewatch the go watch the Japanese version, I should
uh,
say.
I'm not gonna watch that again. I can't stand. I hear enough whining at work all day. I don't want to hear on an anime.
But he's only a whiny little bitch through the first season.
Yes.
The second season is going to be great. I tell you, I know. My daughter has read the manga and she has told me all about the story. See, that's how I know about anime mangas.
Yes, I will admit the second season was a little better.
Yeah,
So
he's only a whiny little bitch during the first season. So the second season, he's a badass mofo that.
that still doesn't do anything.
No, he doesn't do nothing.
He's got his ultimate plan or whatever, but he just like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and watch. And then when I need to like defend myself, I will.
Oh, he fights at the end for Anteku. At the end, he steps in when Anteku's getting raided. So I mean, he does his good. But the third season, yeah, I think that's what it's called, that's pretty much going to have absolutely nothing to do with Kaneki.
Thank God. I might
So
actually watch it then.
he's going to be in it a little bit, but he's not in it very much. It's mostly about other characters and a new storyline, and then he shows up when shit gets bad because he's turning in. I got my vision of this, or what I understand is they're turning him into like the owl character. You remember the owl,
Yeah, the old man.
the old man, where he's super powerful and everything like that.
He just takes care of everybody.
Yeah, Kaneki's gonna be turned into like a distant owl, like off to the side, and he's just gonna swoop in whenever shit goes bad, and then he's gonna be gone. So the character
Which will be a
develop,
lot apparently.
yeah. So the character development's actually gonna be more on other characters.
Well, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Um, some other ones I know. I've seen the trailer for this actually. Full Metal Alchemist.
I have seen the trailer
It
too.
looks
I think you shared
phenomenal.
it with
Yeah, it
me.
looks phenomenal.
It does look amazing.
If they do it anything like the actual anime, I mean this could be like probably their number one thing. I know everybody's seen the Full Metal Alchemist. We have
I haven't seen it.
a lot of our listeners actually have talked about it too.
See, I'm not a Full Metal Alchemist fan.
It's actually really good. It's really
Story.
good. Yeah.
See, I don't see how many seasons are there.
Oh my God.
Like, is there a bunch?
There's two different.
Yeah, I know
It's
there's.
not really a season. It's just like there's Full Metal Alchemist and then Full Metal Alchemist. There's another one, Brotherhood or something. I think is what
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
Brotherhood.
But I think Brotherhood has something like 57 episodes, and then the first one has like 100 and some episodes. There's a
See,
lot of
see,
episodes.
I have problems getting into like Naruto and Dragon Ball because there's so many episodes out. I don't have the time to commit to
Which is funny
to
if
come
you
to that.
notice some of these ones we're going to talk about have had quite a few episodes. Like Full Metal Alchemist, Gintama is another one.
I'm not familiar with Gintama.
Basically, it's an alternate world in the Edo Empire in Japan.
Yeah.
Or instead of being Japan conquering whatever, aliens have taken over.
Okay.
So the main guy, Jintoki Sakata, he's a samurai who basically forms a little, odd job for hire type thing, and he has two like teenagers that help him along, whatever, and it's kind of comical, actiony, serious. So it's got a little bit of everything to it. I haven't seen quite a little bit of it, but I've seen a few episodes of it. That's due out July 14th in Japan.
Boy, July is a popular month for some of these.
Well, I think Japanese, their school years are different, and their
Yeah,
seasons and stuff are different.
they go to the end of June. My
Yeah.
daughter's friends with somebody in Japan.
But yeah, but keeping up with the big titles like that, you got Bleach,
Bleach. I am familiar with Bleach.
Ichigo. But the creator of Bleach is actually he's a creative consultant for the movie, so that's good. I really like it when people who have the actual anime, who do the actual anime, actually, or even the show or storyline, consult with the actual movie. So hopefully they have a little bit of input and a little bit of
Yeah, maybe it'll be
creative
good.
control over stuff like that. So
Like if you make a good live action anime movie, I would watch it 3 4 times a month. I just haven't seen one. It's just not there yet. So I'm really hopeful that some of these turn out
and
nice.
here's the weird thing about some of these things. You know who owns the rights to a lot of these anime?
Sony?
No,
No?
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. Wow.
So if they can't do good on a DC movie, maybe they could get some of these out.
Nah, well that kind of makes me feel bad now. Maybe they're gonna suck like DC movies. But Robotech is one that's coming
Oh,
out
I
too.
love me some Robotech.
I know you do. My daughter does too, especially the new season.
Wait, has she watched the old? You gotta let her watch the old stuff,
She
Mike.
had you loaned it to me, and she
Did I?
watched. Yeah, I
Okay, I
think
know
she
it's all on
watched it.
Netflix now.
Yeah, well, she watched.
That's the Macross saga. Then
Yeah,
you got the Next Generation, and you got the Invid.
yeah. Me and her watched the original Robotech
Rick Hunter,
together.
Lisa Hayes,
Yeah,
Lin May,
but
Captain Global.
see this one was bought in 2015 by Sony. Sony got the rights for this one.
Yes, which Warner Brothers owned that for a while too.
Yeah, Warner Brothers did own it, right? And it's got director James Wan attached to it, but he was busy with Furious 7 and Aquaman. That's why it hasn't come out yet. But they are still talking that James Wan is still going to do this flick, so it's just
He's
going to be
got some
pushed
good
out.
credits to him. I mean, he's done a couple of
Well, Furious 7 was good.
the Furious. I think he did the last couple, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I know for the Furious 7 for sure. And I think, what's the next one? The Fate and the Furious?
Yeah, that's the newest one.
That's
Yeah,
the newest one. I think he did that one too.
yeah. So, I mean, he's got a couple things to his credit, so maybe he might do all right.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It'd be
I
interesting.
love and
And I'm not a mech fan either, so that
I
surprises you.
sincerely hope that they do go with the Macross saga. That's the best one ever. If it's done properly, you can't go wrong with it. So,
Yeah.
and I think I see this movie. I honestly see him doing about 2 or 3 movies out of that too. You can't fit everything in one movie,
Well,
but
yeah, they're hoping that it's the next Transformers. That's what they're hoping for.
who knows?
Well, the
Maybe it's the
Transformers.
next not Transformers and better.
Yeah, I was gonna say Michael Bay's kind of screwed that up for us, but
Well, speaking of Transformers, how about Voltron?
Voltron, yeah, 1984, going old school.
Yeah, David Hayter is working on the script.
Who did X-Men and Watchmen?
Yes. He also does the voice of.
I'm not. You told me, but I don't remember.
Oh my God, Mike!
I'm
This was
sorry.
literally like a minute and a half ago.
I have Alzheimer's, I think.
He does the voice of Snake.
Oh, that's right, Snake. You said Snake. Only problem with this one is in 2005 is when they wanted to start production on this one. This one has been locked in a big legal battle,
Yes.
and there's a possibility they're still going to make the movie, but there's a possibility that it's going to be unaffiliated from Voltron. So it's going to be a Voltron movie that's not based on Voltron.
Well, the original one was actually an anime
Yeah,
called Go Lion,
yeah.
and then there was the one with the cars is something Alderian or something like that. Anyway, but yeah, the original one was called Go Lion. There's like 84 episodes, I think, total.
Well,
Then
this
they
one,
changed it, Americanized it to Voltron,
yeah, this one's going to be based on the Defender of the Universe. So
which I hope so. That's like the best one. The
yeah.
cars I didn't like so much, but the lions, yeah, were really good. Here's one of my all-time favorite
I
ones.
can guess what it is. I know you so well. It's Sword Art.
No, actually, I wasn't gonna go with Sword Art.
You said one of your favorite all
It
time.
is one of my all-time favorite ones.
Okay.
But since we mentioned it, let's go with that.
Sword Art.
Sword
Bought
Art.
by Skydance Media owns the rights to this one.
Now, see, I've heard some different things on this. I've heard they were going to do a live-action series, and I've heard they're going to do a live-action movie. I know
They got the writer. What is it?
Leita
Leda.
Calagrios.
Yeah, she did Avatar, which sucked, and Terminator Genesis, which sucked.
Wait, which Avatar?
I'm not sure. I think the movie.
I think didn't she do the work on the like the you talking about the little boy Avatar, or are you talking
Yeah.
about the Avatar?
I'm not sure.
I'd have
I
to go
think
back and look at that because I was assuming it was the newer Avatar.
That might be. I'll have to Google that.
Because you go from Avatar and then Terminator Genesis. I think
Yeah,
you know,
Terminator Genesis sucked though.
yeah. But if you notice though, they're
Did
both
you?
James Cameron films.
Yeah, I know. Did you hear that Arnold's coming back for another Terminator movie?
I don't see how they didn't scrap the other one.
They just said that he's gonna do another one.
Is
He's.
he gonna fund it?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I mean, Terminator Genesis was okay. It just had a lot of
I just saw
just.
a TMZ report on it that he said he was gonna do another one. So I don't know how it's gonna come to fruition, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it was the Avatar movie, the James Cameron one, yeah, you can't go wrong really.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Let's Google it. Let's use our Google
To the
machine.
Google machine.
To the Google machine. And we don't have an answer yet.
I got it right here.
All right.
Laeta Kalogridis is a
Yeah.
Greek American screenwriter. Let's see here. And her film works include
Filmography.
filmography: Dracula 2000, Birds of Prey, Alexander Nightwatch, Pathfinder, Bionic Woman, the 2007 version.
Yeah.
Avatar, and it is the James Cameron Avatar.
Oh, is it? Okay. All
Yes.
right. Well, there we go.
And Shutter Island, which is actually another good
I
one.
love that movie, Shutter
White
Island.
House Down. She was a producer actually of White House Down.
See, we were this show is actually supposed to be our top five surprise ending movies. But we had a severe storm come through the area, which knocked some trees over at our studio, so we weren't able to get together and access it properly. So we had to go with another one for tonight.
So I think we're doing pretty good though.
I think we're doing amazing.
And just to add on to this real quick before I didn't mean to interrupt her, but on her page here, she also has listed to be announced Sword Art Online live action series.
Oh, series.
So, with that being said,
That's interesting.
see, that's what I heard. They were doing a series, not an actual
I
movie.
want
Movie.
as long as they do the first arc.
Yes, that was the best one.
I'm not a fan of the second arc of the.
It was okay. The Alfheim one, it was
Yeah,
decent. Just like in the second season, they had the Gun Gale, which was okay, and
yeah.
then
The
they went to
Gun
then they
Gale was
went to
alright.
Mother's Rosario, which is basically Asana's arc, so which was decent too. But yeah, the first arc, the first half of the first season was just by far the best for me.
Yeah, it was. It was. I enjoyed it immensely. So. So,
Um,
so I'll let you go on to the one that I cut you off
the
from. Go
one that
ahead.
you cut me on, one of my all-time favorites, Naruto.
I just said I don't watch Naruto. Too many episodes to commit myself to sit down to watch.
Fantastic series. The movies are great. The creator of Naruto, Masahashi Kishimoto, is actually on board to.
How the hell do you say those names? I'm actually.
Anyway, he is actually on board as a creative consultant and executive producer for the movie.
Awesome.
So that
Now,
is
is this going to
awesome.
be Americanized or is this going to be a Japanese
That I
movie?
think is actually Americanized because Lionsgate owns the rights to him, and
Interesting.
Lionsgate actually puts out some pretty good movies. Um,
They did Saw, didn't they?
yes, they do.
My favoriteest horror movie of all time.
Ugh.
The first one.
Oh.
The rest of them you can take.
Oh,
I
the
don't
other
give a-
37. You
Yeah,
don't like
I
them?
think they're making another one too.
Why?
I don't know.
Why don't they just bring Jaws back? I mean, they didn't make about 17 of them.
True.
How
Uh,
about another Friday the 13th? Why don't you
uh,
bring some more of them back?
aren't they doing another Friday the
Nightmare on Elm
13th?
Streets, they're not done yet.
No.
Critters? No? More Critters? Yeah, yeah.
I like critters. I like and tremors.
Why not Tremors? There's about 17 of them too. So yeah. There's a lot of good movies coming out, and some of these things are speculation. Still, they're still in the works. They're still in legal battles. They're still in whatnot. Some of them are actually coming out this year. Some are coming out early next year. Just keep an eye out. A lot of these, again, some of these Japanese versions. There's still a few we didn't even mention that are somewhere in the works. Cowboy Bebop is a big one. Akira is they're looking to make Akira, which I know for a while Jordan Peele was attached to that, but he came out right said he's not doing it.
Huh.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is another big popular one. They're doing live action one. Just If anybody knows us, I mean, we love anime. Mike's just recently in it. I've been in it since way back in the day, since the Robotech Speed Racer
Yeah, I'm a
Voltron era.
noob when it comes to anime. I'm
So
watching them though. I watch about once a week. Once a week, I'll binge watch anime just to
yeah,
try to catch up on some shit.
I try and keep up on some stuff, as much as I can anyway with my busy schedule. But it's some of the stuff. It's now that I know they have some of these live action ones that I've watched the anime on. I want to actually go back and look for them.
Yeah, I think my next one I'm watching is was it a Kill a Kill?
Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty good one.
I think that's my next binge fest is Kill a
Um,
Kill.
yeah, Kill a Kill. That's the
And
one.
and you'd be proud of me. I am reading subtitles now. So
Oh,
you know what I
watch
did?
Akame ga Kill.
Okay, you know how I got to this. I know this is a complete side note, but my daughter, she likes to watch all of her movies with subtitles on.
You told me that, yes.
Yeah, so basically all the TV series we've been binging some TV series together as a family, and the subtitles have been on there, and I've been trying to train myself to read them as they're talking.
So you're watching them in English, but with subtitles on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
so
makes sense.
so I got pretty good at it. I can keep up now. That was my problem before, is I'm not a fast reader.
Watch the one I told you, Akame ga Kill. You'd like that. It's really violent and gory and gruesome.
Okay.
Up your alley. But and you don't even have to watch the subtitle because they have the English dub on it.
Sweet.
And there's 24 episodes of it, so quite a bit.
I can get that in a night.
That is a really good series. Kill la Kill is pretty good too. A little out there for me, but same people did Gurren Lagann.
Oh, I love Gurren Lagann.
But that's one of those kind of, to me, it's kind of one of those psychotropic animes. It's kind of really out there, but they're
Gotcha.
good. I mean, they're good in their own right, and I thought that Kill la Kill was actually pretty good too. So
Okay. But that's all the show we got for you today. So make sure to like and share our Facebook page, our Twitter page, our Tumblr page, our Instagram, and our Twitter. Did I say
you
Twitter?
said Twitter, Stitcher,
Stitcher. We're
um,
on Stitcher. We're on
iTunes,
iTunes,
iHeartRadio,
iHeartRadio, Google Play, Music, Google Music.
Google Plus,
You
YouTube.
you name it, we freaking got it.
Yeah,
And our website.
and our website.
We still have not had one comment on our website.
Mike and Chris Reloaded.libsyn.com.
You know what? If you're the first to comment on our website, we might have a surprise for you.
I say just screw the surprise. How about if you're the first to comment on our website, we'll give you a hat.
Yeah,
How's
there
that
you go.
sound? First person to comment something pertinent to our podcast, actually, not just throw something on there.
Yeah.
I don't want someone to say hi. I want you to comment something on the actual podcast you listen to. And first person to comment on there, we will throw a hat your way. So just let us know, and what comment, question, whatever.
That was sweet of you.
I am.
You're just a giver.
I am. I'm a generous kind of guy.
Speaking of giver, guess what's coming soon?
What?
Our 1 year anniversary.
Uh-oh.
We might have surprises for you for our anniversary, too.
We just might.
So look it out. It's going to be, what, June 12th?
No. June, it'll be the following week, 19th.
19th.
19th,
Yep.
somewhere around there. June 19th, yeah. That'll be around our 1 year anniversary, which I think our 1 year anniversary falls on around June 14th or so, but it'll be that following Monday.
Yeah, because we're going to do a bonus 2-episode week for you, so you get the coverage from E3 this year.
Yep.
And it's going to be a progress. I mean, go back and listen to our E3 coverage when we first come out, and listen to our current E3 coverage.
And you can see the difference.
Yeah, we've improved, I think. We've improved. Our sound is better, and our love for each other is better.
Our sound is better anyway. But, no, we couldn't do it without each other. We complement each other, and we're good. I think we're a good team. So.
All right, man. That's all we got for you.
That's all we got. Don't forget about our shirts. Check us out. Check our Facebook page out, our Instagram. All the details are on there. Email us also. And that's all I got.
Peace out.
I'm out.